Traders, so in this video, I'm going to explain the relevant ranges using multi-time frame analysis and how you can buy and sell the market regardless of what range it is. So let's start with the H4. Let's just imagine that this is a H4 rally, breaks to the downside, there's a breaker structure. So obviously we're expecting a pullback towards the banker block that took out structure. But on the way down, on the H1, it will be bearish, but we know that there will be some form of a pullback and a breaker structure on the H1, and there'll be a bullish structure. Then we know price is likely to retest the banker block or the imbalance that took out structure on the H1. So we can do on the way down now on the 15-minute time frame. Obviously, the 15-minute would look something like this. It then breaks structure. And once it breaks structure, there'll be a retest to the previous area. And then we could be selling the market on the 15-minute time frame towards the point of interest where we're expecting price to reverse from. So we can look for sells on the 15-minute time frame. Then we can look for buys, since obviously the banker block here to the left would have triggered us in. Then once we're looking for buys, on the way up, there'll be a 1-minute time frame. It breaks structure, pulls back, and then we can look for buys on the 1-minute time frame. So let's look at a clearer example, because that's a bit scribbly. Now in this example, just expect a breaker structure, a move to the downside, a pullback to the point of interest. Within that point of interest, there's going to be some opportunities. So on the way down on the H4, based off the relevant high and the relevant low because of the breaker structure, on the way down on the 1-minute time frame, we can look for a setup or a boomerang, whatever setup there is, once there's a breaker structure on the H1. But saying that, what we can do as well on the 50-minute time frame, it's obviously going to be rallying to the upside, pull back, rallying to the upside, pull back, rallying to the upside, pull back, rallying to the upside, to say pull back, and then boom, a breaker structure on the M15. So on the N15 now, we can also be looking for shorts because it broke structure on the M15. So we can be selling the market towards the point where we want to buy the market. So we can sell it and we can buy it. Bearing in mind, we also want to sell it up here, but we know price is going to pull back. So within this large range that you can see here, we can sell the market and we can buy the market. So that's the M15. Once there's a rejection, what you can do as well is at this point of interest, if there's a breaker structure on the M1, then you can sell the market towards the point of interest, which should be this new one on the M15. So you can also sell the market once there's a breaker structure on the M1 at this area. And then once you get that confirmation on the M1, then you can buy the market at the new point of interest. And all of a sudden, within this range, you can sell it, you can buy it, you can sell it, you can buy it, you can sell, buy, sell, buy. Now, what would be an example for another sell? I don't know. Let's see. Where is the new relevant range on the H1? Bearing in mind, this will be the range of the H1. There you go. So within that H1 range, you can sell, buy, etc. Let's go to the real live markets. It's the same scenario. You can sell and buy it. Oh, lovely. Euro. Yeah, this is the live market. I've already done all the relevant structures. This is the range of the H4. It's done a liquidity grab. So we're still stuck within a bearish range on the H4. Let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour time frame, what do we have? The most recent and relevant low on the H1 is over here, because obviously it's broken structure. So inside of the H4 range, the market has actually made a new high up here. Relevant low, relevant high on the H1, and it rallied. So right now the range of the H1 is actually bullish. So this is the bullish range on the H1. Fine. So that's done. Now if we can go to the 50-minute time frame, for example, again, it's the same principles. You can sell and buy the market on the way up, on the way down. This is the range of the the M15. So this is a pullback. This is the new range of the M15. It's actually on a bullish range. It finally broke structure down here. So now we've got this as the new range on the M15. So now the new range on the M15 is actually bearish. So we could be looking for selling opportunities. What was the move that took out structure? It was actually this sort of banker block, which can obviously get redefined on the lower time frames. On the 5-minute time frame, we can already see there's a quasi model. So we know price is very likely to come and retest this area. So especially because of these equal highs. So we know there's a potential sell setup inside of this bearish range, but are we going to sell it there, or could we also buy the market on the way up? We need to obviously wait for confirmation on the M1, right? So if we follow the market round on the M1 structure, which was down here, made a new low, obviously, down here, new low, new high, new low, broke structure, new high, new low, new range, broke structure. Now this is the 1 minute range right now. So if that's the 1 minute range, do we really want to be buying the market at the moment? Not necessarily. If anything, it's actually quite bearish. So we could look for a sell setup towards, most likely this sell scenario. But because we don't have a setup yet, the range is way too big. We just have to obviously remain patient. So in this example, if we actually zoom out, let's go back to the 15 minute, can expect a pullback for it to go long, but we are still stuck within a bearish range on the M15. As you can see, the range at the moment on the M1 is bearish, and the range on the RH1 hour time frame is actually, in fact, bullish. But we can expect some selling opportunities here. Once the range gets tightened on the M1, then we can look for buying opportunities towards this point of interest. Once there's a change in trend, go to the lower time frame, and then we could be selling the market, all within using multiple ranges and multiple time frame analysis. So another thing to note out, if you guys have the time, press pause on the video and YouTube Trading Up, where myself and Rodrigo go over this particular trade, one that I caught here with I believe it was a 6 or a 7 pip stop. And I've got a TP of a 10R. So this was actually executed live with the Trading Up community. I've already banked some partials at around this area, and I'll be targeting obviously wherever the setup is going to take me, which is down here at this particular imbalance. That's actually my target down here. So if you guys want to check out this trade that was executed live with Trading Up, go and Trading Up and just go to today's date, which is the 18th of May. So this was actually a live trade. We're doing this on a weekly basis now, live trading with everyone. So this was a pretty decent trade. Check it out if you want. On that note, this is fully Milton. It's probably will hit my take profit, and then I'll be looking for buying opportunities. And I'm using what I'm teaching you guys here. I'm still going to be doing it myself once the market comes down. So bearish range, 15-minute time frame with bearish. Once there's a change of character, a change of trend on the M15, then I'll be looking for obviously this point of interest on the M1. Let the M1 break structure, and then I could be buying the market. But while I'm doing that, if I see a sell setup down here, I'll be taking it. I'll take it towards this area. I'll sell it towards my point of interest where I want to buy it, and I'll be exiting at this quasi-model looking pattern. So exciting times on the euro. On that note, trade safe, press pause on this video, watch it more than once because I know I'm going really quick, and check out Trading Up. I need to get into the zone and manage this trade. And now I need to be looking for buy opportunities on euro. So everyone, see you next time. I'll be on Discord with Rod, and take care. Have a good day.